What's up, douche Bigelow? Line up, you fucking nerds. Who wants a shot at the champ? Whoa!
God, what did you drop?
Alright, so Lewis is already off to making a mess of things.
God dang it.
We should have got off.
Where's the box, man?
Oh shit.
Don't be worried about anybody's boxes. Welcome back to the Nerdery. I'm JD.
I'm Jimmy.
And Chris.
And Steven.
And Lewis.
And Austin.
Oh, so quiet. Austin's so quiet.
So, I got a lot of stuff to review here. I got, all that. That's a lot. It's a great deal. I didn't even get all the way through that.
Stand up.
Yeah, it's a hefty tome, man. That is for sure. Oh, feel the thickness of that dude.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Oh.
No, I'd have to break out the tweezers. Ow. But we also have some cool stuff to talk about. We have free comic book day. Look here. Here comes my chidlins. Good night. Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Good night, y'all.
I love you.
Hey! Alright, show's done. Let's go.
Tell him good night. Or not.
TV. Do you know where he lives?
So obviously they're going to bed late.
Good boy.
But we have free comic book day to talk about. We have some things that might be coming to the Nerdery here soon that y'all will probably be really, really excited about. Something we're working on. We have in the wings. I think everybody's been in agreement on that. So, some cool stuff to talk about in part 2. And I don't know what the hell we're going to do in the break. Y'all can always message us some questions.
I actually have an idea during the break, but we are welcome. You are all welcome to message us some questions. But I do have an idea for discussion. And
Hi, Tanya.
Hi, Tanya. Hi, Tanya.
Hi, Tanya.
What are you doing off camera?
I need to go over there.
For
There's no room on the camera.
Yeah, we got a full house.
Zelda keeps going off.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Sexy.
Thank you.
Hello, Katrina.
Hey, Katrina.
Hi, Katrina. Hi.
Hi.
Here.
Here.
What?
So we're a mess.
Oh yeah.
The podcast.
What's on everyone else's menu? What are we reviewing tonight?
Well, I'll go ahead and I'll read them off. Brought to you, of course, by our friends at Toxic City Comics. I have Avengers Standoff Assault on Pleasant Hill Omega. Aliens Defiance #1. That's great stuff. And then I picked up Dark Knight, The Master Race, Book 4, which we've had to wait a long time to get. This was actually scheduled to come out, I think, back in February.
Damn. Whoa.
So, yeah, DC's doing a huge shakedown. Everything's getting changed up, and Dark Knight is one of the books that's having to suffer on release times. I also have Old Man Logan #5 and Justice League 49.
Ooh.
And it will conclude at number 50.
Okay. Oh, okay.
This arc will. The Dark Side War.
Mr.
Well-
Jiminy Name says the mess is part of the charm.
Yes.
It is.
Totally is. And
It is.
That's how you know we're not scripted. Well, I don't have much of a review today. As far as books, I got nothing. Hey, I had to pay bills last paycheck, and that really wiped me out. So if anybody wants to make a donation to the, help Jimmy get through the week fund, I'm down to like $5.
Are you dancing for the dollars?
Not yet.
I got
But I will be shortly.
Late night video.
But I do have something to review that is totally free. I've been playing Contest of Champions like a religious nut, and
Great, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And they've actually dropped a new software update for the upcoming Civil War movie.
Nip.
So get on there, choose your side, and play some Contest of Champions. It's totally free unless you want to pay for it, which means that if you want to pay to get ahead, go on ahead. But
It's a freemium.
yeah, it's a freemium, and you're not gonna get any gameplay changes. I mean, if you pay for it, you're just gonna get more characters. So I've been impressed with this game. It's had my attention for quite a while. I've been giving it, anywhere from 4.5 to 5 chimichangas. I think it's great. If you like a little fighting, whatever, check it out. Totally free. I'm doing my review early. Sorry, guys, but I don't want to get in the way.
What was going on?
I don't want to get in the way of everybody else. So check it out. It's totally free to play. Look for the Nerdery podcast. I got my own the Nerdery Alliance. I've got my own alliance going. So if you want to find me and maybe we can go and play some actual alliance maps. Check it out.
Nice. Alright, so tonight I'll be reviewing an anime called Sankria, another one called The Sacred Blacksmith, and I'm also going to go all the way, sorry I've got to double check, Prince of Stride Alternative will be my last one, and a little bit about the classic Spice and Wolf. Chris?
All I have is anime this time. Started a new one, and this one actually is on the Funimation app. It's Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. Yes. It's silly as hell, but it'll remind you of Ren and Stimpy and Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it's awesome. It's
But
very
you had another descriptive word for it earlier.
raunchy as hell.
There you go.
Yeah, that's why I
would be
say it's
one.
funny. That's why I say it's funny, because it's dirty.
No real
Very
sex, but a lot of
Yes.
sexual humor.
There's no intercourse. But it's there's that giggle I was talking about on Facebook.
The way
yeah.
you say that, man.
Yeah. There's that giggle. I'll say that on Facebook, people. But
And she's right next to the mic this week, so.
Yeah.
there's no intercourse, no sex and everything. But it's raunchy as hell. It's dirty. It make it really, really funny. But my other one's also, of course, on the Crunchyroll. I'll be giving you an update with 100, Cerebus, and I finally finished out the season of Myriad Colors in the Phantom World.
Nice. Last one.
All right, Lewis.
I'm very limited this week. I only have Teen Titans number 17 and number 18. And and I also have a manga review for Berserk. I started reading it again.
Nice.
Austin, are you just here hanging out? You got something to do?
Jack shit.
Oh, okay.
I know that guy.
I don't know that guy.
All right, well, of course, as always, we're brought to you by Captain Jack's Elixirs, located 322 East Texas Avenue in Baytown, Texas. We have some huge news from them in part 2, so y'all hang tight for that. You're not going to want to miss it. You can call them at 281-837-3543, and their website, of course, is CaptainJacksElixirs.com.
Go buy our line of vape from
you go.
them.
That's right, and you can get to the page to buy our vape from them through our website, thenerdery.net. Don't forget about that. And also brought to you by Toxic City Comics. They're located at 15033 Delaney Road in Lamarck, Texas. Phone number 409-229-1295. Website ToxicCityComics.com. And I also have some news for them coming up in part 2. So, and you're definitely not going to want to miss that. 2 huge things. So, hang out. And I guess since I have the...
I'll kick it off. So we only got 3?
Go for it.
Alright, so first one I'm going to go into, y'all, is Sankria. Sankria is actually pretty funny. This kid is obsessed, and I do mean obsessed, with zombies. He has been since childhood.
Is he like that kid that was dressed up as a turtle? Or no. That was the kid that was dressed up as a zombie that liked turtles.
That's right.
So much so that his very fantasy of a girl is a zombie girl. It's the only,
Yes.
So he's almost to that point of necrophilia. But
cold.
he still wants.
And leave him warm.
He still wants them moving, but he's all right with cold. You know what I mean? So you're going to him working. His cat has died.
Yeah, it's not really necrophilia if they're up and moving, right?
Oh my god.
He's trying to resurrect the cat. He ends up meeting this girl. She ends up stealing some of the potion because she is actually being exploited by her father. So she ends up drinking the poison, hoping it'll kill her. The resurrection formula.
Oh man.
Well, later on in the series, of course, she does end up dying.
Did she watch
caused by her
Reanimator?
father's hand.
Didn't she watch Reanimator? Didn't she know that's not a good
No, she
idea?
was too young for that.
She was too young. Yeah. She's young. We're talking high schoolers here, you know. But it's not a bad anime. It's a little slow. It pushes a little too hard for the love and the the harem that they're trying to bring together.
Oh my.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna give it 3.5 Ninja Scrolls because it is entertaining. It's just not
The
best
love
possible thing out
the
there.
romance aspect was seemed forced.
Yeah, very forced.
That's all right.
He likes it when it's forced.
Only by the tentacle.
It's all about AP.
hey,
Applied pressure.
Hey, no Illuminati shit here.
Oh no, definitely not. No, all purely sexual.
Oh, you ran right into that.
Sorry.
Sacred Blacksmith is actually a little bit older. I just never had a chance to really watch it. A young girl is a knight for the town, defending it. Basically, she sucks. The first scene you really see her
Well,
in,
you got to start somewhere.
a guy walks up with a sword. She goes to defend, and he literally cuts her sword in half. Real bad start to the fight. She has to get saved by this young blacksmith. So
You're getting a lot of that charm.
yeah,
A lot of that Baby, I'm sorry.
altogether, you see her go through trying to become a better knight and learning about this young man who can do blacksmithing via magic. Altogether, absolutely 4.5 Ninja Scrolls. Really enjoyed it. Stride Alternative. I have not made it very far in. So I can only give a partial. You get to see this young man starting to arrive at the school. He is oddly powered, I guess is the best way to put it. I'm going to get y'all straight to the description for it.
Oddly powered.
These are the same guys that make One Punch Man, Death Note, and Madhouse.
I would say anime. Badass.
Well,
it's a
wait, is it Madhouse Animation?
Madhouse Animation.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I said that.
Madhouse Studio.
Nice.
So they do a bunch of parkour in it. It's one of the sports arena style. So they're going through parkour, running.
Okay.
It's actually not that bad. I can only give it 3 Ninja Scrolls so far. I'm having a tough time pushing through it, but I'm not absolutely disliking it. The animation, like I said, you can see is absolutely an awesome animation.
So it's oddly powered athletes.
Yeah.
So this is like Kung Fu soccer?
No, but they have to be oddly powered. So
but
Kung Fu soccer?
altogether not bad. I'll give you all a better rating next week when I force myself through the rest of it.
Damn.
Sometimes you gotta force it.
Just rub some AP on it.
Last one, of course, Spice and Wolf. Spice and Wolf, I say, is a classic. It's another one that everybody should really watch.
Spy was badass. Yeah.
Awesome animation, beautifully done, especially for the time frame it's coming from. Wonderful story about a man who meets a mystic female wolf who has existed for as long as eternity has been.
Yeah.
is this some bestiality shit?
Oh no, this is actually good.
It's actually
Good tail.
not that way. You could go furry. I mean, if you're into that, you can look at it. She's got a tail in here, you know. But you see her. She becomes owed. She owes the man a favor. We hear barking in the back. They're talking about Jimmy. You see the life of this. Man, I'm trying to keep this going.
Okay. I'm trying to say
You see her going through this with this merchant and all of his troubles and things that happen, and her having to use her powers to save him, her falling in love with him falling in love with her, so on and so forth. Absolutely 5 Ninja Scrolls, and I will pass it over to whoever's next.
Since I have the large quantity here, I guess I'll go next. Justice League 49. Of course, this is dealing with the Darkseid War. Darkseid's dead. Lex Luthor has taken his place and actually has the powers of Darkseid. Yeah.
He's the god of the Omega
and
now, right?
Omega beams.
Yeah, his Omega beams don't like dart around anymore. It's more of like full power directed blast.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty out there. And then Metron. Metron has returned and is of course wreaking havoc on the Crime Syndicate and the Justice League alike. And of course you have Grail, which is pretty much the opposite for Wonder Woman. And she shows up towards the end of the issue, causing a whole bunch of other problems. And at the same time, no, you can't forget, of course, Ultraman is dead at this point.
That would be the Crime Syndicate version of Superman.
Yes.
For those of you who didn't know.
And then, of course, you have Superwoman, who is pregnant.
I didn't know.
Which Superwoman is the Crime Syndicate version of Wonder Woman. And she gives birth in this issue, and apparently the child is supposed to be like the supreme being.
So
Like the most powerful being.
Is it like Ultraman's love child, or?
I'm guessing.
Okay.
So yeah, shit has definitely gone awry.
That's gonna suck when she has to explain that the child's dead. He's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be one hell of a tantrum.
Yeah. Oh, and Superman gave up all his godly powers to try to destroy Metron. That didn't work out.
I bet it didn't. Most of the time, anything involving Superman sacrificing something, it never works.
Grail killed him though. Grail killed Metron, which Metron is the Monitor. You got the Anti-Monitor,
The Anti-Monitor.
and then you have the Monitor. Metron is the Monitor, and yeah, he's definitely dead now. You know, and it's been a long time since Darkseid War Part 8 came out. I think it was a couple months ago. So, you know, I kind of expected to have lost touch with the title. Yeah, I'm back in it. No questions asked. And of course, Part 10 will be the last part. Issue 50 of the Justice League will be the end of the Darkseid War. And we'll see what the hell this newborn kid's all about. Old Man Logan Number 5. I'll be honest, I'm going to have to reread this. It's really cool because he's experiencing flashbacks of his reality in the same places in this reality. And he meets his wife when she's a small child. But of course, you know, his past is not going to happen, so he's never going to marry her and they're never going to have kids. It's really weird. It's kind of out there. It's a little bit of a weird acid trip.
Because if they did get married and have kids, then he'd be old man Logan.
Yeah.
He'd be dirty old man Logan.
Yes. Yes. That's it. But yeah, it's definitely out there. It's a little weird. By the way, Justice League 49, I'm giving that 4 capes. Old Man Logan, I'm also giving 4 capes. It's a little bit out there. I'm gonna have to reread it to like really grasp everything that's going on. I might have to go back and reread issue 4 because it does jump around the timeline a lot, and that throws me off a lot. But it's definitely good. I'm still gonna keep getting it. I'm still gonna keep reading it. It's awesome. I highly recommend it to anybody. It's great. Dark Knight 3, book 4. Man, shit has gone awry. Superman's daughter is wreaking absolute hell on Earth. She's released the Kandorians, and what have we learned about people who come from Kandor?
They're usually psycho.
Yeah, all of them are loose.
Yeah.
And they're all fucking psycho.
Just to give you a frame of reference, folks, Kandor is pretty much the Kryptonian birthplace of, well, the only person that really didn't go psycho, depending on where you look at it, is Supergirl. But you know, that's one way or the other. It also depends on the origin of Supergirl that you're talking about. But yeah, Zod is from Kandor, so that should give
you Feora.
You know, pretty much everybody that Superman was fighting in Man of Steel, they were from Kandor.
Yeah.
And this was the last city that was saved by Brainiac.
It shrunk and put in a jar.
Put in a jar and stayed in the Fortress of Solitude for until now.
Yeah.
And you know, thanks Frank Miller for finally
taking that potential.
Well, in Dark Knight 2, the city of Kandor was used by Lex Luthor and Brainiac as leverage against Superman. So they basically held the city hostage so Superman wouldn't take him out. And,
Wow.
And yeah, that's a crazy story, but this is a great follow-up, and so far it sounds really fucking awesome.
Yeah, Laura Kal-El's daughter is definitely not following in Dad's footsteps. She believes that the human race are a bunch of ants that need to be exterminated. They're ruining their potential planet. They're ruining the world, and they need to be killed off. And of course, she's backed by a city's worth of Kandorians. So yeah, bad shit. And from what we can see in this issue, well, you know what? I'm not even gonna spoil that. 5 capes, pick it up. It's awesome. You won't
Expected
regret
in
it.
trade.
Yes.
Expected in trade.
It's not over.
No.
It's not over. I believe this is going to be 6.
6 issues?
I believe.
Nice.
Aliens Defiance. This is brought to you, of course, by Toxic City. They gave us another book, but I didn't have time to read it, I'm sorry to say. Aliens Defiance #1. I just had to get my hands on this one because Predator just got a new title. And I saw this was coming out. Of course, it's Aliens 30th anniversary. So, yeah,
Yes.
I had to grab this. I had to see what this was about, and this is fucking awesome. 5 capes. It's an alien story, and it's separated from, the whole Ripley series.
Well, you said
But it's not.
It's the 30th anniversary of Aliens, but at the same time, this is kind of a double ending because
It's Dark Horse's 30th anniversary
so
as
it's
well.
a double 30 anniversary kind of thing.
Yeah, it is an amazing issue. I can't stress enough how cool of a book this is. If you're an Aliens fan, if you're a Predators fan, this is a must-read for you. It's incredible, and like I said, it is completely separated from the Ripley story, but it's not. There is a character in this with the last name Ripley, and I believe her name is Amanda.
Ooh, that's the daughter.
Yeah, with the daughter.
Yeah. So this happens between Alien and Aliens.
Did she had a daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Her daughter was
right.
Amanda.
That's right.
Oh yeah, she
Okay.
got down. That's
And
right.
she's also
Oh,
the
God.
main
Yeah.
character in
Yeah.
Alien Isolation, I think it is, the game. The new
The
Aliens
daughter?
game.
The daughter is, or
The daughter is.
Oh wow.
That's
Okay.
all you, buddy.
Yeah, I think it's
Somebody
Alien
fact check
Isolation.
on that
I'm
one.
hands off on that one. I have no
I
idea.
think it's Alien Isolation. It came out last year.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
the
it-
daughter was. And it's about her trying to discover the. What was Ripley's ship in the first one? The,
Oh, I don't remember.
well, she was trying to find the ship.
The Nostromo?
Thank you, the Nostromo. She was trying to find it, and then on her way trying to find it, she gets attacked by a xenomorph.
Well, see, this is pretty wild because Amanda is still on a space station in lunar orbit, and
You are correct, sir. Yes, Amanda Ripley is out searching for the Nostromo.
The Nostromo.
so that took place after this title. This is Aliens Defiance, issue number 1, and apparently we're gonna start seeing Dark Horse do some more cross-publication titles again.
Well,
Nice.
it would not be a bad idea. You got IDW and Boom doing stuff like that. IDW especially.
Yeah.
Yeah, IDW is still in a crossover with DC right now.
Well, not just that, but with the titles within their publication.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I was impressed with, probably about a year or two back, was they actually did an X-Files book that crossed over between a lot of their major titles like Ninja Turtles, The Crow.
Oh wow.
And it was great because it was the lone gunman investigating investigating this virus
Nice.
that was
Was it that the short Lone Gunman series that they
it was
did?
like a 6-issue series,
Yeah.
and they had the Crow, they had
that is available in
Transformers.
trade, by the way,
check that out.
and it's on Comixology
Yeah, it
for
is- it
our
is-
Comixology people.
If you're a fan of X-Files, if you like the Lone Gunman, most people that liked X-Files were like, dude, we love the Lone Gunman, my girlfriend especially. So if you love those guys, check that out. And it kind of hints at maybe them not being dead.
But this centers not even around Amanda Ripley, but another colonial marine, and basically her being injured, and Amanda Ripley was one of the officers in charge of her rehabilitation. And of course, she's getting sent right back out into the ship. She's the only human on a ship full of synthetics. They've found this like dead ship just floating in space near lunar orbit, so they go to investigate, and of course xenomorphs show up, all hell breaks loose, and the main character, she gets knocked out, and she wakes up in a cryo tube, and synthetic standing over her, and yeah, the synthetic has broken all protocol. They've gone rogue.
You know, they talked about that in Alien Resurrection.
He knew that the xenomorphs were on this ship, and he basically hacked the government and found out why they were being sent there, what they were being sent there to do, and basically once he got there, he took over and went rogue. They're gonna find them and they're gonna kill them all. So yeah, it's incredible. 5 capes, pick it up. Aliens Defiance issue number 1. And moving on to my last book for this week, Avengers Standoff: Assault on Pleasant Hill. Holy fucking shit! The
Book
Cosmic.
2, isn't it?
This is Omega. It's
it's
they're
the
numbering it weird.
No, it's
They're all Omegas, or like Alpha and Betas, and this is not the end.
No.
It's being numbered really weird. Everything is in issue 1.
well, the reason being is because each Avengers line has a standoff issue.
Yes.
Because I'm following all of the Avenger lines. Don't ask me why.
Too many.
I just am.
But
they
the
all
Assault on
have-
Pleasant Hill is its own.
Yes,
own title.
is its own title. Yes.
Now, I'd like to
It's
see
just they're all number 1s.
Avengers Assault on Silent Hill. See how that works out.
Pyramid Head's gonna have a ball.
But
And just send the Juggernaut after him. We'll be fine.
That would be a good fight. I want to see.
the only thing I can say about what's going on in this book, and I haven't even finished it yet, is holy fucking shit. The Cosmic Cube is a fucking person, and she's pissed.
Whoa.
I'd be pissed too if I were being used left and right like a $10 whore.
That's exactly why she's pissed, and she has the mind of a child.
Most of the time, they're not mad. They're not.
You're from Baytown, dude.
Baytown?
There.
Wow. But yeah, 5 capes, pick it up. It's a little girl with unlimited power, and she's fucking pissed off, and she can unmake reality and unmake people from existence. Fucking awesome. 5 capes, grab it.
Grab it.
Grab it.
Grab it.
Grab it.
Don't pay attention to us. Pay attention to him.
I'm done.
Me too.
He's done.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
Right here, real quick.
I still need to recoup.
Yeah. I'm going to start off with Myriad Colors Phantom World. I'll finish it off finally. 13 episodes on Crunchyroll. It finally picked back up from last week. The episodes that I watched up until I think episode 7 or 8. It got serious. It seemed like there was a writing style change. It was weird. It got real serious, very family oriented, and a lot of brink of death activities happening. But it turned out, happy ending kind of thing. Oh yeah, I said it.
Excuse me.
I gotta get the comment in.
What's up?
So Mr. Too Many Names Gone says $10 horrors get more respect than the Cosmic Cube.
They really do.
Fair enough. Yes.
They really do.
All right, you got me there. All right, but they're not mad. I'm telling you.
They got $10.
They're not mad. Yeah. Not just that.
No.
But
Because he hires them sequentially.
Exactly. Repeat customers. 13 episodes. I'd definitely give it 5+ joysticks. It was very enjoyable. I'd actually would like to rewatch this English dub and see what kind of voices they give these characters. For the English dub, that'd be very interesting. Let's see who else right here. 100 episodes. 4. There we go. We're both on 4 on 100 and Cerebus.
It almost sounded like an Aru.
100. It's still. I think it's still building. It's taking too long to build. For all the characters, it's still fun. I mean, it's very, very fun. And of course, it's a reverse harem. Totally. They're all after him. They're not. This guy's trying not to make a harem. He's trying to get away from these girls. It's funny. I don't know. He might be a little fruity. I'm not too sure. But these girls are.
They're stacked.
I think these girls are stacked. They're angry and horny and just all kinds of everything. It's
Give me
awesome.
some sugar.
Yeah.
Sounds like death by snoo to me.
Yeah. It's just a silly anime again with the somewhat of the exosuit kind of thing. It's just silly. It's very generic. so far, it's. I think the build will change. I think it'll change. I'll give it a 4 for episode 4. 4 joysticks for 100. Now, Cerebus, episode 4. That is now. I'm growing on Cerebus. That's actually getting very, very good. Along from getting to know the main character, and he's very, very childless, very, very mature. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's training. He's trying to figure out the world. He's training more, trying to whoop some ass, and he's still figuring out that he's weak as fuck. And it's all silly and funny, all through that. And there's kidnappings, there's magic, there's dragons, there's everything in this anime. It's awesome.
Does he eventually die? I mean, do they actually kill him by crushing his pelvis by fucking him to death? Is that
Cerebus? What?
That's Snoo. You ever heard?
I'm on a different anime, dude.
Oh, okay.
The spirit is willing, but the flesh is spongy and bruised.
If you're hooked on some Snoo, I will put on porn right now.
No. You never watched
He'll do it,
Futurama.
and I'll do it. I got bookmarks like a motherfucker.
He does.
He really does.
Anyways.
He's a dirty old man.
Dirty old man. Episode 4, that's building 2, but you know where the enemy stands and what's going to happen. You know where it's going to happen. It's very funny. 5 joysticks now, finally for episode 4 for Cerebus. It's looking up for Cerebus. It's awesome. Okay. Panty and stocking with garter belt. This is on Funimation now. Wow.
Oh my.
Okay. Number 1, of course, I gotta say it's by Studio Trigger. It's from the Studio Trigger, the animators that's done Kill la Kill. So yeah, it's odd. It's an odd style, but it works and it's awesome.
At first glance, it looks like a My Little Pony crossover or something. I don't know. The animation looks weird.
Jimmy don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
No, I'm just saying. I've seen the art poster for it.
Yeah.
It looks a little.
It is very colorful.
It is very
Yeah,
cool.
that's basically what it is.
My Little Pony, Jimmy?
No, I'm just saying the art style.
Are you a
looks like-
brony?
I am not a brony.
You know, that does explain the furry thing.
Holy shit. Is that a hashtag?
Hey, you know what? I'm not knocking it. A nerd's a nerd. I don't care.
Is that a hashtag coming?
There is no hashtag.
No hashtag?
Hashtag.
I'm pretty sure there's a
I'll
hashtag.
get you later.
Pretty sure there's not.
Oh, I got a hashtag. I already have like 3 now.
How come I always
Okay.
get the shitty ones? He bitches about his hashtags.
Hey!
It's Fall Lewis and Fail Lewis. What do I get? I get Jimmy wants the D. What the fuck
Jimmy
is that?
said it!
Hashtag Jimmy wants the D. I'm never gonna go look at that shit because I don't know what the fuck's posted on there, and I don't want to know.
You heard it.
I really don't fucking want to know. Yeah, I gotta promote the hashtag. There we go. Jesus.
We love you, man.
Hashtag. Follow us on Twitter. I just hashtag Jimmy wants the D.
Don't forget, hashtag Fall Lewis and Fail Lewis. See? Now you like it.
There we go. Now, I'm actually going to finish
what
this
about yours?
review
What about
on
Jimmy?
Panty and Stocking.
How is yours not likable?
Besides being from
The
Studio Trigger.
implications. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'd like to finish now. Thank you.
We should probably go to the restroom.
Let's go wait for a break.
Very distracting.
Besides being from Studio Trigger, the episodes are split in 2, sort of like classic cartoons. They are split in 2. The style and the silliness and the slapstick is very reminiscent of Ren and Stimpy, and if you crossed it with Powerpuff Girls, it's very silly like that. But they cuss worse than me, and Panty is always trying to get laid. It's awesome. It's a story about these 2 fallen angels, Panty and Stocking, and they have superpowers. Panty's superpower is her panties. When she takes off her panties, it turns into a fucking gun.
Holy shit.
So you can imagine where all that shit
Gotta give me
goes.
some of those.
Yes, panties for Tanya. Stocking is a ultra cute little goth Lolita girl, and she's Her powers of stalking.
Not gonna go there.
She takes off her stocking, and the stocking.
That sounds like another hashtag.
I'll pause the hashtag Jimmy again since I keep getting interrupted.
Wait, don't forget.
I was trying not to, but it was all reactionary, you know.
Stocking uses her stocking. She takes that off. It turns into a weapon also, and they obliterate like everything. But they are assigned these things by this black preacher, who also cusses like a motherfucker too.
Wait, does he practice a dark religion, or is he himself African American?
Both.
Oh.
How about that?
Oh
I
shit.
didn't see that coming.
Yes.
That's not just a black preacher. That's double black.
Yes. It's very funny.
What?
He assigns them this shit.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, I don't want to do it. They're all like grumpy and shit, and it's funny. But they go do it. They obliterate like everything. Yeah,
That's what's going on.
it's silly as fuck.
okay.
I've watched half of the first season maybe because it's I've been at work, and 5+ joysticks so far for the whole first.
It sounds absolutely silly.
It's very silly. I love it. It brought me back. It brought me
He's pretty
back.
critical, and he's giving it 5+. So
Yes,
that's a
5+.
big deal.
That's good
Yeah.
stuff, man.
5+
Sounds like
joysticks.
it's,
As far as it being super raunchy, of course, that's what I like.
It sounds like it could have been done badly, but if done correctly.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, one thing I can say though, I'm gonna give a separate review and rating on this. I've already watched the first episode though, but the English dubbed. It blowed. Wow, the English voice actors just suck balls. It's really bad. If you're gonna watch this, yes, cojones. Big ones, very big ones, sort of like mine.
Can I pause for 1 second? Well, I was just reminded of something. We got to make sure we put it out there. We can't forget to put up the hashtag auction Austin since he is here.
Yeah.
All right, you're coming up next. Goddamn, I ain't done yet. Hold on. Besides that, I mean, just the English voice actors. Everything. A lot of the words were wrong because obviously I first watched the Japanese with the subs and everything. I watched the first episode. Shit was being said. It was just all off. It was weird, man. And the voices definitely didn't match those girls. It
Hey, Austin.
did not match at all. And that was just straight up, just the voice acting, just one joystick, straight up flat. Just for that. So just please, if you're gonna watch this,
That was
watch
her,
it.
not me.
Watch it with
That
the
was her, not
subs.
me.
Watch it with the subs.
So watch it subtitled. That's your biggest tip if you're gonna watch it.
Yeah, Penny is talking. Yeah.
Watch it original Japanese dialogue with subtitles.
We going over? We already been over.
I'm
but
done. We are already close to ending because that took forever for everyone. Yeah.
I still got my 2 issues.
Well, go ahead and do your 2.
Oh, this is 2. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Teen Titans number 17 and number 18. This is a 2-part to a 3-part story arch involving the Teen Titans of who exactly is Wonder Girl. She has a lot of questions of who her dad was, where she originates from, why does she have the powers of an Amazon or a god, and she's having trouble coping with being on the run. What the hell's
Just do it. Just do it.
No.
Don't pay attention to me.
You
Just,
should continue.
Real quick, what's the other one?
number 18.
No, the other one.
Both Teen Titans.
Both sometimes.
Yeah, they're both Teen Titans. That's all I got. That's all I live with.
Alright.
And she's having she's having a hard time dealing with being on the run, being fugitives when she's a hero. She has the powers of a hero. Why are we running? We shouldn't be running. And Tim's like, well, we got to clear our names, and until we clear our name, this is our life right now. And so she kind of has this little fit because she hears something. She hears something calling to her, something that says, hey, you're meant to be more. You're bigger than what you are. And the only person to really know it is Raven, for her being mystical and being a demon's daughter, and she's able to sense when other forces are at hand when the others can't. So she ends up taking off. They're in Virginia at this time, so she takes off from Virginia, flies all the way to London, where this voice is calling her, and they encounter these hyena men. And so they go and have a fight in the rooftops of London, break down an apartment, totally trash the place. At the end of the issue, a certain particular Amazon kicks in the goddamn door and says, "Why the fuck are you trashing my apartment?"
Oh.
And that was the end of issue 17. And in issue 18, we go ahead and we see
Wonder Woman!
oh yeah, our most favorite Amazon, 80s Jimmy.
80s, that was 70s.
That's 80s, man.
No, that was 70s.
The way you
70s.
said it was 80s.
It was 70s.
70s.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
77.
for being an 80s baby.
It's disco. Just like that. You saw it.
So anyways, so you see her trying to help out this other woman or Amazon that claims that she is Cassie's aunt, her father's brother, who is a pretty much a Gorgon head, or I'm sorry, not a Gorgon head, a stoned head. And you figure out that there's other events that had happened and whatnot. It's definitely a read. It's definitely a good read. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There were some funny moments, always involving Beast Boy. I definitely pick it up. Wonder Woman definitely is. She adds a great texture to the series, which is what it needs, in my opinion. And the fact that it's a pissed off Amazonian, you can never go wrong.
Death and Fury.
That's right. I definitely give issue 17 4 capes, 4 gray skulls, and I give issue
See, now
18.
he's stealing your rating system.
I'm not. You're just bad because the hashtag went up.
Yeah, just keep going.
They already got put up. It's hashtag Brony Jimmy now.
That doesn't even work.
Made it work.
And I give issue 18 4.5 gray skulls. The fact that it's continuation, and I can't wait for issue number 19. And my manga review, which is Berserk, which I started reading again, and I'm a very avid fan of. Fucking A, dude. You really, it is very graphic, very bloody, very gory. It has a good combination of religion, demonology, and just, it is an awesome read, very awesome read. Just the story of Guts, of his origin to his present, and then to eventually where it ends. It's never a dull moment. Never, ever a dull moment. I definitely give it 5+ gray skulls. If you can read it, pick it up. You'll love it. And I'm done. That closes me out.
Alright, for those of you listening, apparently you're about to miss some cool shit, but don't forget our sponsors, Toxic City Comics, and their website, ToxicCityComics.com, and their phone number, 409-229-1295, and Captain Jack's Elixirs, 281-837-3543, CaptainJacksElixirs.com. But
Comics
yeah,
and vape. Go!
yes, and yeah, if you're only listening and you're not watching, well, you're missing out on a bunch of really fun shit.
Not that we don't want you to listen.
Yeah, we want you to listen, but
It's a major plus to watch.
If you're driving and you're listening to us, get home now so you can watch us.
yeah, live.
Yep.
Live. But yeah, we'll be back in a flash with more of this trash, I guess.
Shut up, damn it! Boogie boogie.
Alright, subject for break or second half. Should Lewis change his rating to hashtags?
Are you serious? Are you fucking dead serious?
No, he should change it to broken chairs.
Oh! Broken
By the
chair.
power of broken chair!
Fuck you guys. That's all I gotta say.
So Jimmy, you had some ideas for shit to talk about on break?
Well, I do have one particular idea, and I did see a video on YouTube about this. Somebody posted something about Fox and Sony sitting down and their theories as to what's going on. But what I focused on mainly in watching this was that my main man Deadpool, I think, has been, and the movie has gone beyond my expectations and blown away, blown everything out of the water. I mean, for the first time since, the Blade series, we have a rated R.
No,
Blade.
Red.
Well, Blade, Blade and Punisher,
Which now has his own
which
show.
which you can't not have a rated R film involving those characters. I'm talking on the Marvel end.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, Dredd, everything else, but that's an indie title. You have to. I mean, you can get away with that, but when you're dealing with a comic book line that's, that kids will read, that the main audience is the kids, or even the big kids. But either way, it made me think of, Deadpool being this awesome movie, and I was so pleased with the end result.
That's your new design.
But I'm also of the mind that Deadpool itself, the movie, has generated this. It's been the catalyst for this shit happening.
Yeah.
For Fox to sit down with Sony and Marvel to join in conversations and talks about God knows what. I think that Deadpool is the catalyst of all of this, and it's very appropriate if you look at the comic books. Because what team hasn't Deadpool been a part of? He's been part of the X-Men. He's been a part of X-Force. He's been a part of the Avengers, the Great Lakes Avengers. He's been, all over the place. You could throw Deadpool anywhere in the Marvel universe, and he fits. Even though he's an awkward fit, he still fits.
He forces himself to fit.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
What team doesn't he want to be a part of? He wants to be a fucking superhero, So it would make sense for Deadpool to be the catalyst of all these movie deals going down, whatever they may be. And I'm not going to speculate on, this is coming and that's coming. You've got a lot of stuff going. That I think a deal with Spider-Man and Deadpool in a movie would be awesome.
Yeah. And they're working on that.
Yeah.
They're in talks. Whether or not it'll go anywhere, man, that's real hard to say.
Because the director of Deadpool wants to see it.
Now, whether or not Fox will allow that is something completely different.
Well, this is the other thing, though. You've got DC, and I know Batman vs. Superman didn't get the best of reviews.
Man, I think that's bullshit.
I think it is too, but
they did so well with that movie, and just not a lot of people understood all the references and where it possibly can go, and where it was going. And I believe that led to the reviews being the way they are, or someone paid a shit ton of money to give it that bad reviews.
Yeah, it's possible. Well, the thing you have to remember is, okay, Fox has the rights to Fantastic Four, Silver Surfer, Galactus, X-Men, Deadpool, any character that's related to the X-Men universe that is a mutant. And they recently fucked it up with the Fantastic Four movie. I mean,
yeah, they did.
That movie bombed in the box office. It was a failure. It was essentially made so they can hold on to the rights. And they've got another 7 years to figure out what the fuck they're going to do with it. But nobody's going to go see another Fantastic Four film after that fucking movie.
No, what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to roll that into another title. They're going to have to roll that into another film and basically make it piggyback off of another film's success.
Yeah. So Disney coming to the table and talking to Fox Marvel, I think they're going to look at it and say, hey, look, you fucked up with this title. All right? We asked for the rights to Silver Surfer and Galactus a long time ago.
They did.
You didn't want to give it up. And now you're holding on to something and you're beating a dead horse because nobody wants to deal with it. Even so to the point that Marvel as a publication has dropped the title completely.
They will not support anything Fantastic Four right now.
Right. You can't buy anything Fantastic Four from any outside company, from any third-party company, because Fox owns the rights to it, and they won't let anybody publish anything. So I think with the failure of that, they're still chugging along with the fucking X-Men titles, but it's eventually going to get old. It all hinges on whether or not Apocalypse does well. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. What do you think about Deadpool being the possible catalyst of this? And do you think Fox is going to have a change of heart now that Marvel's allowing them to discuss it?
I don't know. The way Fox has been in the past, a deal seems extremely remote. I thought if any individual star or director or anybody had any pull to make that happen, I thought it would be Hugh Jackman. Because he's their bread and butter. Like, he's the reason people go to see these movies, is Wolverine. They want to see the Wolverine.
And soon he won't be in these movies.
Exactly. So, and I still have my theory about that. And I'm curious if a deal does go down, if we see a change of heart from Hugh Jackman. And
Well, I'd like to see him and Ryan Reynolds duke it out as Wolverine and Deadpool.
I'd love to see a Spider-Man.
Like, legitimately, not that...
that's the one that's currently on the table.
That'd be funny.
Legitimately, not with the Baraka blades and the frickin', Cyclops optic glass and all that
We
bullshit.
don't like to talk about.
Yeah, that never happened. That was just that was just an action figure.
I'm actually going to back up Hugh Jackman. I want to see Wolverine go at it with Iron Man.
That would be cool. That would be cool. I mean,
Wolverine versus Miss Marvel.
I'm just throwing the
That'd be
Deadpool in there because that would be the easier way to go. I mean, you don't have
It would be.
You don't have to go talk to another studio about that. They've already got the rights to both those guys.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, as far as Deadpool goes, do you think there will be any plans in the near future to bring him and Wolverine together in the movies?
I think that's an inevitability. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when and with what stars.
Fair enough.
That has to happen. There's going to be too many fans that are going to want that. It's going to happen. I think at current they're trying to space it away from that travesty that was X-Men Origins, which I don't blame them. That's the reason that Marvel has straight out come out and said, if we regain rights to Fantastic Four, don't expect a movie for quite some time.
Yeah.
And that's their reasoning, is they want to space it away from the travesty that was the Fox Marvel Universe's Fantastic Four movies. And let's face it, folks, they were all pretty terrible. All of them. I've watched all 4. Yeah, 4. There were 4.
Marvel X-Men Origins?
No, Fantastic Four.
Oh, the Fantastic Four. Yeah.
Yes, there were 4.
There was one that was made in the 90s that didn't make it to the theaters.
But you can watch it for free on YouTube because it's public domain. Because it's all unreleased material. It's expired.
Right.
How bad is it?
It's pretty bad.
It's awful.
pretty
Absolutely terrible. I suffered throughout the entire thing. Just to say, yeah, all 4 Fantastic Four movies are pretty bad.
I would say the best part of it was Ben Grimm. I mean, he actually looked kind of like Ben Grimm, but that's a stretch.
I'd have to disagree with you. The best part of that movie was the end credits.
Oh,
Because that meant the movie was over.
I mean, oh, good.
They were well constructed, black screen, scrolling white names. It was right on.
Awesome. You're closest to the refrigerator. What?
It's fine.
I don't know. I mean, that was what I was going to bring to the table as far as discussion.
Now, if with Wolverine doing one more movie, and he obviously hasn't really made any crossover to the MCU. If any character has the potential to make that happen, it's going to be Deadpool. So we'll see where that goes.
I think that's a great way to start it if they're going to. Because, I mean, they already kind of did in the Deadpool movie. There weren't any names or labeling attached to some of the
Very
characters, except for Bob. But they didn't call him Hydra Bob.
No.
And the carrier that they fought on at the end of the movie obviously was a helicarrier, just wasn't a shield helicarrier. So, though it was proof that in that universe those things exist, but they really can't talk about them.
Yeah.
So, but there are some people that I know. I got a friend of mine that is more than happy to keep the mutants over in the Fox end and the.
I think the X-Men as a whole, yeah, they need to maintain their separation. Now, 1 or 2 characters at a time, I'm cool with that. I can handle that because your odds of all that crazy shit that happens with the X-Men all the fucking time, with the time traveling and fucking 4 of the same guy in the same fucking universe and in the same spot, they're all standing together. That shit doesn't happen with just 2 of them.
The only way time travel could be used as a decent mechanic in the movies.
Back to the Future.
No, is with as far as like Fox, Marvel, Deadpool, Cable. They can work with that because it can be used as kind of a comedy relief.
Yeah.
Case in point, Cable and Deadpool, the comic book series that's recently been released.
Yes.
There was a lot of humor involved in the time travel aspect to it.
Yeah.
Because they kept having to.
Did you catch these?
No.
Alright, Mr. Jimmy says, quit bringing up the global nightmare a lot of people had, Jimmy.
Probably talking about X-Men Origins.
Oh yeah.
Anna does support the broken chair system.
You know what was the good
Thank you,
movie?
baby.
Good Constantine.
No. No.
It wasn't. You don't think
They
it
needed
was?
a different actor.
Other than
They needed a different pair of actors.
It was a good movie if it wasn't based on a comic book, because it was totally. Look,
I liked it.
first off, John Constantine was British. Second, Chaz was a lot older than Shia LaBeouf's character portrayal, and yeah, and no.
But how can you pass up on just do it?
So those are your two complaints: that the actor wasn't British,
And it took place in America.
That's it. Actor, nationality, and place of set.
My favorite parts about that movie had nothing to do with, the movie itself. It was more the guy who played the devil, and it was pretty much it. What? So
Grab those back. Mega hot fries, please.
Now, I have not seen the Constantine series. However, at the moment, I'm really sad that it only made it one season, because a crossover between Constantine and Lucifer would be fucking epic.
yeah,
But they did do a crossover to try to revamp it
for Flash,
for Green Arrow.
Go Green Arrow. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, just the, Lucy, the only soul in hell that I would come up to get.
Would be
Alright, I'm here. Good night, Anna.
Good night, Anna. Oh, before you go to bed, that cucumber lime you made me, it's still fucking magical.
Oh.
I still have some of it.
By the way, she approves of the broken chairs rating system.
Congratulations.
I'm still not changing it.
The fans of the boss.
Gotta do what the fans say.
She said it, not me.
I still love you, Anna.
Actually, I did say it, but she was like, "No, that's a good idea." Go with it."
She said laugh out loud.
The shit I'll put up with.
It's all in good fun.
I know it is. I'll get a laugh out of it. I may bitch about it, but I'll get a laugh out of it.
Later when you're watching it.
Alone.
On the shit.
In the room.
On the shit.
Playing with
With
his
the lights
cucumber
off.
and lime.
That's just wrong.
Yeah, it is, because my girlfriend made that.
You'll never look at it the same.
I can't make that anymore, baby. Why?
I wasn't vaping it anyway, but regardless.
Oh, you know what? I want to give a shout out. This is going to be great, and you have to play it. To Ryan, congratulations on your new girl. You have fun with that. I'm going to find her, I'm going to make her a fan, and I'm going to give her your number. Just for you, buddy.
Ryan from the show?
Yeah.
He got a stalker. He got a stalker.
Nice. Is she at least good looking?
No.
No.
Wow, for you to say that.
No.
If a girl has to resort to stalking, she's either batshit crazy or
Well, no, the batshit crazy is okay.
not for dating.
No, but in the sack, it pretty awesome.
Yeah.
If you ever get you one of them girls who in bed can move like one of them paint shakers at Sherwin-Williams, you should marry that girl. That's all I'm saying.
As long as she's not batshit crazy.
Well, that can help sometimes.
If she's there's varying degrees of crazy. This is a long conversation we really don't need to get into.
And we probably don't even have the time for.
We got 1 minute. We got 1 minute.
1 minute. Hey, you know what? This is our show. We can talk about whatever the hell we want to.
We still
and I kind of want to talk about this.
We still got to announce the auction for you, Austin. Is that where you're trying to leave?
No, I don't.
How are we auctioning?
Well, actually, the auction does involve both of these gentlemen here.
Yes, it does.
No, we have a glitch. We're gonna have to postpone the auction.
Oh.
Sorry to say.
Why am I involved in an auction?
Are you
we have a
involved
glitch.
with anybody?
All the single ladies.
Do you have a single?
Oh! Never mind, I got it now.
A pair of movie tickets would be in it for you.
Yeah, the nerdery pays for you to go see a movie with
well,
that has the highest bidding.
Tell you about
Or
it.
if you bid on yourself and give yourself the highest bid, there will be a movie ticket.
I think we're running over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Alright, go. Don't tell anybody. We're
No.
right into the podcast.
Talking to them people right there. You see him? See him?
Sorry.
See him? See him? Shh.
That doesn't mean stop typing.
Keep hashtagging.
Yeah.
Oh, I will.
Or me, Jimmy.
Welcome back to the Nerdery. I'm JD.
I'm Jimmy.
And Chris.
Steven.
And Lewis.
And Austin.
Austin.
And Giggles.
I'm curious exactly how loud you are to our YouTubers. She's sitting like 2 foot away from the mic.
She's damn near straddling it.
Not really.
I mean, I could.
Oh.
Don't knock over the mic.
Are you that drunk, Tanya?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
I'm not that drunk.
Fucking beer fest.
Oh shit.
We haven't told everybody, but apparently we are watching Amazing Spider-Man 2. For those of you who don't know, I would like to make some honorable mentions about this movie. Jamie Foxx's comb over.
I think that should have won an award. Especially the moment, lick this.
B. Paul Giamatti as the Rhino. And C. Damn it, I lost her name.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy.
Hereditary.
And I want to say this: if they ever decide to go ahead and make a Spider-Gwen movie, she needs to play Spider-Gwen.
She has actually come out and said on record a couple of times
She wants
that character.
Yeah.
I would love to see it. I'd pay to go see that movie.
That's fucking
I
awesome.
paid it.
If Sony lets Marvel Studios have that.
God, her in the costume too.
I know.
Yeah.
Give me some sugar.
Even Tanya's like, oh hell yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
I want to see that.
She's gonna give her some
I
giggles.
paid double for that movie.
We'll pay to go. We'll go see it together and
Okay.
come home and.
Oh, so I'll buy your ticket. That's something.
Yeah.
All right.
Is he gonna have to buy you a Spider-Gwen costume?
But he would get the Spider-Gwen costume.
I ain't wearing that shit. We're Ben Riley, damn it. Nobody here is a stranger to my favorite Spider-Man, so.
Nope.
No, he was one of my favorites.
Because he had all the power and none of the responsibility.
He essentially he was a clone.
Yeah.
So he wasn't married to MJ. He didn't have an Aunt May. He didn't
I
have
was
a Ben.
impressed when we were watching Spider-Man 2, there was a little clip before it, and Andrew Garfield was talking. I've never heard him talk outside of this, but he has like a British accent.
Yeah,
I don't know
he's
where
British.
from, but
Yeah, he's British.
I was impressed that he did
You know he's like in his 30s.
And I had
Yeah.
no idea that I would not guess that either.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2, he was like 33.
I'm impressed that he did these movies that I had no idea that there was an accent behind that.
It's like Andrew Lincoln off The Walking Dead. That
The
dude has a
imaginary
big-
movie.
Well, actually,
Henry Cavill.
Actually, most of the crew of The Walking Dead are British.
Yeah.
Yes. Somebody needs to fill that.
Hey, I'll grab him, bro.
That will be your final duty if you really have to go. Then we understand.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The hashtag. That's right. Here, I'll hit that one up again.
Just one? Anyone?
I'll take another bucket.
My sister says we just need to add Tanya to the table.
There's no room over there.
Well, there will be.
I'll just have to
On top?
sit on the table.
See, you said yeah. See.
We need a centerpiece.
Then maybe I'll be the table breaker.
None of it.
Not quite.
No, we're saving that for our 100th episode.
Beer bitch Austin. There we go.
Damn it. Your bitch Austin sucks.
Well, hey, now that
Yeah, man.
so is Tanya going to be at the table now?
I can. I mean, you couldn't see Austin on the screen anyway, so.
You can.
She's got to scoot forward.
Yeah, you can scoot forward a little bit.
Okay.
Because, I mean, you have a book you can review if you like.
Oh, I can. I gotta, like, situate.
Are we done?
Am I reviewing?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
read The Killing Joke.
Oh yeah.
What'd you think about it?
It was fucking awesome. I loved it. Because, I'll be honest, Batman is my favorite superhero, but I've tried reading the old Batman comics and they bore me to death. So whenever I find the ones like the Through the Looking Glass that I did the review on and The Killing Joke, which is more about Joker and Joker's backstory, which I thought was really cool to have. I think what I liked most about it was the point that they made in it that
He's back.
the Joker really doesn't even know
Yeah.
what his origins are because he's fucking psycho. So
Bye again, Austin.
basically it was put to where it changes because he's psycho and has no idea and he kind of makes it up as he goes. So basically that way any comics in the future or movies in the future about the Joker's origins, you can go anywhere with it and they always count.
You know what's funny is that in The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger made that innuendo for The Killing Joke.
Yes.
When I was changing from
I
person
probably
to
didn't catch it
person.
because I hadn't read it yet when I watched it. I thought that was pretty cool though.
That was another
That's a
reason
hell of an
why-
origin to have, an origin that gives you free reign to do whatever you want with in the future.
Yeah.
And it works for him, for his character.
And apparently one of the most iconic scenes from The Dark Knight was improv. When he's walking away from the hospital. And he hits the buttons.
That was all
Yeah,
him.
the pyrotechnics malfunctioned. They didn't go off when they were supposed to, so he just went all improv.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so when they did go off and he jumped, that was 100%
Wow.
that was
pure.
all him.
That's fucking awesome because he's
Which was
thinking they're
one of the
about to
most
have to
notable
redo the
moments
scene.
in the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, that was a great scene.
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah, news. We got news. Of course, next Saturday is Free Comic Book Day. At least a couple of us will be out at Toxic City Comics out in Lamarck, Texas. We'll be there. We'll probably do a live broadcast from there. Listen to that, or you can come down there and you can meet a couple of us.
Pick up some free comics.
I know Jimmy will be there.
Yeah.
I don't know who else is going to be there. I'm going to try to be there. Whoever else. I know Tanya's going to swing by for a little bit.
I'll bring those chitlins you saw earlier.
Yeah.
We're gonna try and get Austin up there, although you may not be able to recognize him.
Yeah.
You still pimp that ass out.
Well, and with that, I want to give the comment that we were given, which is to buy Austin a beer winch outfit for the advertisement for the auction.
Nice.
He'd wear it.
So what are we gonna put Lewis in?
Huh? I'm gonna say what?
We'll have to work on it and see what we can come up with.
That's about as close as he gets to Spanish.
I like it though.
Oh, I know.
It's
I know.
English than anything.
I know what. The
Uh-oh.
new Harley.
No.
The new Harley.
I've got the
He's saying,
costume coming in.
he's saying that like he wants to see it.
I've got the costume coming in. We just hold it in
Exactly.
front of him.
Exactly.
Uh-oh. I got the look.
I'm just gonna have to opt to not be here that night.
Me too.
Well, you're not going to know when it's happening.
We're gonna sneak up on you with that one.
We're gonna use some AP on that one.
That's applied pressure. in case you
Mr.
didn't
Jermaine
know.
Dave says
applied pressure.
a sleek evening gown with a rose in his teeth.
Damn. Who is that? Who's
I
being
love you,
dirty?
David.
Who's being dirty?
That's David.
Hey, I think we got the first
Jesus,
person for your
David.
auction.
Damn.
Oh, David, you really want to see Lewis like that?
Going
Fuck
once?
no. Please
Going
say
once?
no.
I want to see it.
I think he was paid
fucked up like
to
that,
see
though.
him do it.
Oh, and
Not to see him. No, I think he would
we
pay
could get the
to see him do
fall
it.
evening gown,
He's
and
not
it
paying
could
to
still
see
be
it.
fall
He's
Lewis.
paying to see him do it.
It works.
Yeah.
It works.
I'd pay to see you do it to him.
You guys are fucking diabolical.
Fashion
I
Lewis.
bet you.
Another banner on the floor.
I'm about to say. I bet you we put enough money into this. It can happen.
Oh, then I'd be obligated.
That's you damn right.
You shut up, cash machine.
So what's our discussion about tonight?
Yeah.
Lewis.
Alright.
Chug me.
Alright, so next Saturday is Free Comic Book Day. What is the weekend after that? That'd be the 14th.
We also forget next weekend is, or this weekend is Civil War.
This coming.
Oh, is it? This coming weekend?
This coming weekend.
Free Comic
Civil
Book Day?
War and Free Comic Book.
Oh,
Comic
nice.
Day and Civil War.
Clear your schedules, people.
Yes, the 7th we have
Pick your side.
Civil War weekend and Free Comic Book Day.
Fuck right.
And then 2 weeks later, on the 21st, Toxic City will be celebrating their 1-year anniversary.
Oh.
They're having a huge blowout, live music. They're going to be doing raffle tickets, all sorts of stuff out there. Don't miss it. I know I'm going to be there.
I'm gonna do my damnedest to be there.
Yeah, we're required to
I'll
be
try
at
to
least.
show up.
To have
What
at
day
least
is that
people-
gonna be?
That's the 21st.
I will try to
Yes.
show up for a little while.
That is a Saturday.
Okay, I can make that.
But yeah,
I'll be there.
they have required at least 2 of us be there. So, and apparently there's gonna be more than 2 of us there.
Well, we are
Except for him.
contractually obligated, so.
We are. And then the weekend after
You
that.
would be going regardless of the obligation.
Oh yeah, I'm going
yeah,
anyway.
yeah, definitely.
But the weekend after that, what do we have? We don't have any listeners, do we? Of those?
Yeah.
No emails and
No, we're good.
Space City
City
Comic Con.
Yeah.
We're riding the edge of a blade here, folks. We're being sponsored by 2 conventions that aren't exactly friends.
Well,
So-
they're not exactly enemies.
Yeah.
They're not exactly enemies, but they're not exactly friends. So
We
There's
don't want to get in
some
hot
competition
water
there.
with one of them.
Kind of a Civil War situation.
yeah. That's what's going on. And what else? We got something else coming up. What else we got coming up? Fuck, I don't know.
Boogie boogie.
Oh yeah, one of those. You ever seen one? Fucking scary, man.
And of course we have the other coming up,
Comic
which is part of our announcement.
Yeah, it's about a month after.
Oh, that's the other thing.
Yes.
Our other sponsor. We have big news for both of our sponsors. You know what? You work for them, so why don't you give it out, Steven?
And
So Captain Jack's Elixirs will be at Comic Palooza, meaning the entire nerdery line of juice will be at Comic Palooza for you to be able to pick up at Comic Palooza.
Will the Out of Prince be experiencing a small?
I will work on
Reprinted
it
run?
and find out for sure. I will try to see. I have no guarantee on that, so I'll try to let everybody know next Sunday. But yes, we will be out there. We're hoping to maybe do some interviews at the booth if possible.
Yes, you'll probably be able to catch us there frequently.
So, and there should be, tons of signage showing, and there's still supposedly, not 100% yet, a actual banner for our nerdery line.
and we'll have cosplayers there.
Yes.
And there will be
Cosplayers.
Barring any malfunctions. I just have to say that, sometimes.
I have malfunctions.
cosplayers
Some of those malfunctions may be a good thing.
It's not for me to say.
There's one cosplayer. If she has a malfunction, I'm not gonna be there.
He will be the malfunction.
Probably.
You might not.
It's gonna be fun.
We'll know what happened if that happens.
Where'd JD go? Don't ask.
Don't ask.
I'll go watch.
Bring a notepad. Take some notes.
I'll take some notes.
Let's just say there's a reason my hair is bleached right now.
There you go. So what else y'all guys want to talk about? Let's take some questions from the watchers if we have any.
Do we have any questions?
Any questions?
Yeah.
Questions,
some
comments, disapprovals?
The new postal did come out this week. I have it. Didn't read it. Didn't have time.
Well, that's worth
For shame.
mentioning.
For shame.
Yeah.
Oh yes, of course, Matt Hawkins will be at Comic Palooza, as well as Isaac Goodhart, who is the artist for Postal, and I'm bringing all of my issues of Postal to get autographed, because I think everything up to issue 4 I have signed by Matt Hawkins. Everything after that I don't have signed at all, but I'm bringing everything so I can get everything signed by both of them.
The Tithe.
The Tithe, that's Ekadal. He did the art for that one.
I know, but...
And then Think Tank.
You still have all the issues you didn't get signed by Matt Hawkins, though.
Which would be 2 and up.
Is Ekadal going?
No, not that I know of.
Okay.
That would be fucking awesome if he did, though.
Yeah.
Because he's doing the art for Symmetry, Think Tank, The Tide.
I'd be curious if you do get an interview with Hawkins, what he thinks about where he's going with this comic. What Hawkins thinks.
You know what? I'll put that on my notes for the interview.
We do have some questions to ask him about the extended universe.
Oh, yes.
Everything that seems to be encompassed in one.
Yeah.
My biggest curiosity is all the stuff that doesn't seem to fit.
Yeah. Is it gonna fit later?
Yeah. Aphrodite 9, Symmetry, are those still part of that same universe?
No, not penis.
Yes, penis.
Penis always fits.
There we go.
He heard, is it gonna fit later? And he just...
That's all I heard, I swear. That's all I heard. Is it gonna fit? I'm like, goddamn, I'm
I saw
asking
a
way too
stand-up
much.
comedian. I saw a stand-up comedian on the Late Show a couple of nights ago, and he was talking about, you know, how men and women view sex, and women view sex as like going out and buying a car. Is it going to be reliable? Is it dependable? Is it going to kill me?
is it gonna get me from A to B?
Right. And men view buying a car, men view sex as like, you know, parking a car, you know. Oh, there's an open spot. Oh, there's another open spot. Oh, I gotta pay to go there? Never mind.
Okay, I apologize. I just received a text message from my wife.
Uh-oh.
And the comment she would like to put in is that she believes that Lewis would look good in a pretty pink gown.
Yes!
Thank you.
You fucking
The
roll.
women so far have all agreed on this, is the point to take from this.
Yeah, but where's the women my age and they're
I mean,
single?
they're out there.
Well,
I'm just
take
saying.
what you can get.
That's the point. I mean, you know, we can find you one.
We just have, that just means right here that
I
we're
think
going to have
it
even
needs to
more people.
Just think of this, whichever one wins you has got deep pockets.
And likes comics.
There you go.
It really wants you in a dress.
Fat guy in a dress than anything.
We're gonna have to take him to a con in the dress.
No.
Because then we'll have
That's
them
just a
flocking.
no.
They'll be flocking.
You know,
That I would pay for.
There's gonna
No.
That I would pay for, but you're not staying in my room.
Because he's gonna be bringing home all the pussy.
He's a heavy sleeper, dude.
I know.
That's how we'll get him in it for the
Change him
pictures.
out. Me and you just carry him right all the way to fucking convention.
I don't think I can carry you, boy.
When he's taking a nap. We'll do it at nap time.
I'm not even gonna get a fucking nap at the damn con.
We might have to on Saturday. This week, like I said before, like last year,
Jimmy,
we had
are you
shit
okay?
Saturday, 7 in the morning,
Jimmy's got like a weird
and then
shifty eye.
there's gonna be after time party
He feels better.
that
mind.
same fucking
I
night.
already know you're gonna
So we're gonna
shut
have
up,
to take turns, man. We're gonna have to
do something.
All right, so this is too many names.
Put
Wanted me
yours
to
in
put
the
this to you. And I've got 2 comments here. Well, since Chris is wearing the Vidoff shirt, after Battleborn is being released, they announced that they are dedicating their resources to Borderlands 3.
Damn it! Oh, I didn't want to. I was gonna talk about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who said that?
That was
David.
Too many
David.
names.
Very nice. Okay.
But David
Second part of
does,
that before you start.
David does have a leg up on you
That's dirty.
No.
as far as the news because his
You
brother
can't say things like that to
works for
Chris.
Gearbox.
His legs are up right here.
They post that. They post the shit.
Yeah, they post that shit
but
on
next,
Twitter.
he's gonna put that leg up right.
Okay, what was the second
Lewis,
part?
you would be surprised. It's part of the humor. As long as you play along, you'll get laid.
Trojan man.
No. It was Magnum Man, and he came back with the whole box.
Magnum man.
I don't think you're allowed to just change that.
Why not?
Fuck no.
It's our fucking shoe. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
do,
right.
do whatever the fuck you want.
I was gonna say it's our fucking shoe, but I'm not wearing any shoes tonight.
I have my bunny slippers on.
But yes, I was gonna bring up Borderlands 3.
Fuck.
I knew this. I knew this like God. I don't know how long ago. Months ago. I knew about this months ago.
They announced this back in November.
No, they didn't announce. They
hinted at
They
it.
toyed it with people. I knew it before that. Because there was a picture slipped from what the fuck is that old dude's name? The mechanic. The mechanic.
From what?
Borderlands.
Oh,
Okay.
Valamir, whatever the heck his name is. What mechanic?
Vladimir?
Oh, the old scream motherfucker. Come on, man. Well, and talk like that.
Mad Moxie's son.
Somebody's got the internet.
Scooter.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not an old man. It's just a kid. But
There's another family member that's not him. No, there's another.
You got Scooter and then the daughter.
Yes. No. There is another. There's more.
Oh no shit.
There's more.
He just said that.
There's more.
Mad Moxie, man. There's.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
She had 3 husbands for
That
fuck's
boy
sake.
is our last hope.
She keeps them legs open. There is for business. But yes, there's been so many hints dropped even before November, and yeah, they finally made a nice good statement. Borderlands 3 is coming, and actually very fast, supposedly. No solid date yet, but man, here we go again.
It'll be-
Another epic.
It'll be a quick release.
Quick release, like Lewis. Oh!
Hey. What the fuck?
Don't be trying to bring his ratings down.
Okay, fair enough.
Trying to get him laid.
And we're trying to make some money.
Lewis strong like bull.
And the nipple.
I hate you guys.
I took your side, man.
If he breaks
Sure,
shit,
you're really
he
happy
breaks
about
bed.
That's legit, though. I mean, who's that? Oh, what's with this? Is this a new thing now? I mean, it's better than
No,
the
that's
other
always
clappy thing.
No, it makes him perk up.
I could do that. I put my leg on the tail right
Have
now.
you done that on the show before?
No.
Oh, what is it?
Tonight's the night.
Actually, no, it's not.
Okay.
I can't do it in my dickies. They're pretty squished. For our listeners that don't know about my balls,
He doesn't have to hold them to make them clap.
I like to clap them, and
No
it's
hands.
pretty awesome.
It's actually very loud.
He was in my phone
Surprisingly
for
loud.
like 10 years as Nut Clap Chris.
Yeah, they're big and mean, and
Those are not for sale, by the way.
no.
Somebody already bought those.
They're for another, and she has to use.
These are not for sale. That one is.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes.
How does all of this pertain to comic books?
Oh fuck yeah!
Don't be jealous about my balls.
Oh wow.
There might be a comic book out there about them.
Poor Jimmy.
I'm gonna look for it now.
You know what?
I'm gonna look for it.
I've seen some really fucking out there comic books.
You know, the beer.
Oh, hey, no.
You
I got one.
You just to me twice. You should know.
I didn't know all this shit.
Oh, Jimmy.
Well, that has been our most off show.
Yeah.
All right, folks. I'm gonna look up a comic book about nut sex.
Thank you.
Is there a comic book about that?
I'm sure there is.
I'm pretty sure there is.
That's pretty.
You know, people, you have to remember there are a whole lot of comic books that never make it to a rack,
Yeah.
but are actually sold. They're out there. They're in print.
There's reasons they don't make it to it.
Shit.
They're in a back closet somewhere. You've got to specially ask for them.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
The sugar frosted nutsack.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Is that the cousin to Tony the Tiger?
I hope not, because that's an ugly motherfucker.
What are you, a fucking mini wheat?
No, I know what it is. It's a story about Tony the Tiger's nutsack.
Come on, they're great.
They're great.
There you go.
Let's see here.
What is this?
All right, so David says he's gonna. He's dedicated. He will put out a C note for you in the evening gown.
Nice.
Whoa.
He's officially the highest bid.
So if you want to contribute for the
Now
evening
keep in
gown-
mind, if
David,
you
are you going to
win,
be going on a date with him, though?
Please no.
now keep in mind, the winner gets Lewis for a night. Y'all are going to the movies to see either Suicide Squad or Civil War.
Right, Suicide Squad, because Civil War.
Sometimes you gotta put out or get out.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Unless you
Civil
wanna
War,
answer,
but
get
we're
the
gonna do
fuck
Civil
out.
War thing like soon if
yeah.
we're doing that.
Well, the problem is we currently have a glitch on our GoFundMe.
Uh-oh.
I just found out about that mid-show, so I'll be ironing that out in the morning.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it, but I'll
David says no, but he's going to pay to see him in the dress.
We're happy to take your money, sir.
Thank you.
And we'll make sure he gets in that dress.
Lewis is a team player.
Oh, that's dirty.
And there she goes. Hell, I can go Steven getting now.
I was just thinking we could take him to Target.
Oh, no! No, I'll put my foot down on that one. No.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Target. Holy shit. Target, you have so many fucking memes about you now, it's ridiculous.
It is fucking ridiculous.
No, see, here's the. You know what? I'm not gonna get into
I like this comment.
sociology.
So
or
I'm gonna put the comment that he gave. The C note is just lubrication to get him into the evening gown.
Yeah, damn.
So he's not even saying for the auction, just to get you into the gown to advertise for it. He's willing to drop for it.
$100 to the nerdery. Do you have any idea what that would buy?
Yes, I do.
All right,
Don't just do it for yourself.
do it for the nerdery.
Do it for the nerd.
Yeah. Do it for the team.
A team player.
In the words of the great man Alan, fuck it, wrap a flag around it and do it for your country.
There you go.
Did you just say you're just gonna wear a flag?
No. No.
Wow, the price just went up.
Hey.
Actually, I think we get a flag cheaper than an evening gown.
Really, Tanya?
I mean, I'm just.
There's a store right down Beltway 8 that does
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
but
yeah.
sell flags.
You see the big Batman flag they get on?
Yeah, they do.
You get the Batman flag.
Get you a like a Team Titans flag. That's
Yeah,
the
we
shit.
can do like a custom.
So,
flag
alright,
for
so
you.
we use the flag, wrap around, and have a whole flag
Like
to the
laying
ceiling.
down.
I know what'll rake it in, man.
provocatively.
Yeah,
No, you're right, way too much fun.
Hey, Lewis, I know what'll rake it in, dude. You know what I'm saying? Get a little goth Lolita girl skirt.
Oh.
No, hold on, I'm not done. Hold on. You gotta get the little black Nico ears.
I've already got the ooglies, man.
I was gonna say, I think we could scrounge most of this up in the house right now.
All you gotta do is part your hair in the middle.
Tanya, are you talking about dipping in your wardrobe?
Damn, man.
If you are, just remember it probably won't fit.
Give me the fucking ooglies like a motherfucker over here, dude.
It'd be worth it.
Damn.
Sorry, Lewis, but you're like 4 of Tanya.
Value Village might have the gown cheap.
Yeah, that's where I was thinking about going. Actually, I like Value Village.
Go thrift store.
All right, so let's talk some comic books or a movie or a cartoon.
How about the hentai common?
Oh shit!
I knew that shit was gonna come up.
Well, I'm bringing it up because I can't find an English version I can buy or stream. Even from overseas, I looked literally everywhere. That I could find it and stream it, but it's all in Japanese, no subtitles. That's the
I
thing.
love you.
You want to
So-
look on Soulseek?
I already looked. I got it.
You looked on Soulseek?
Yeah. No English at all. But I would rather buy it because there's actually a limited edition of that motherfucker that I posted that picture of, and it comes with pantsu, and I would wear them on my head and do a review right here, right fucking now.
Oh my god.
But since I can't find it and I can't buy it, I thought I'd mention it.
So if you find that,
Briefly.
you can send that to the Nerdery. You can get in contact with us via email, thenerderyofficial@yahoo.com, and send that to us, and he'll wear panties on his head to review it.
Pantsu.
Or if you just want to send your used panties.
Yeah, he'll wear those too.
I don't know who it's from, but yeah, I probably will.
He needs a picture. Send a picture of a hot chick. He'll wear them.
Yeah, I'll put pants on my head. Yeah. Facing this way, the correct way. And I'll do a review on that motherfucker, but I thought I'd just
While
briefly
wearing
mention.
used panties, like that's just.
I'd do it.
I believe it.
Awesome. It's a fucking rock. But yeah, I thought I'd mention this silly ass fucking movie, Hentai Kamen. Oh, I gotta see it. I gotta see this. I gotta see it. I have to buy it. I have to have it.
I just
It
want
looks
your
fucking
review
silly.
on it. I'm
It
just
looks
curious.
silly. Yeah, I'd like to review that
It looks pretty
motherfucker.
ridiculous.
And I can't find it in any English form, dub or sub. I can't find it.
When did it come out?
The number 1 was a few years ago. Supposedly there's
Oh,
number
so
2.
you'd think there'd be one by now.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, those pictures are on Amazon.
Yeah.
But they only have German or just straight Japanese and no English sub or dub, nothing.
I'm surprised by that.
That means there's no
After
company
this
has
long.
touched it. Probably.
They think it's dirty.
Fuck yeah!
Hey,
There is no getting around
there's
that.
porn across the world,
Yeah.
and this isn't even porn. I mean,
Yeah.
there's porn across the world. Come on. But yeah, it's just the silliness of this motherfucker. I've got to watch the whole thing, but I need some English. Goddammit.
I'm still
It
firmly
honestly
convinced
seemed like
there's
it
more
was-
money
it
in
was
porn
meant to
than
be
there is in oil.
Serious. Like, it really didn't seem like it was supposed to be silly.
Yeah.
Well, aren't the two kind of intertwined?
A little bit.
I gotta see this movie.
So, real discussions, though. Anyone?
Oh, okay. Wonder Woman actually started filming quite a while back. They actually took a break for Gal Gadot to do the press tour for BVS. BVS wasn't even out yet, and they were already filming for Wonder Woman. And yes, I have gotten some pictures, and y'all have them soon.
And she is not any bigger than she was in the first one. I'm
No,
just
not
gonna
really.
put that out there.
I discovered a newfound hate for your wife.
Well, I know my wife's listening because she just texted me, no. I knew when she texted
Okay.
me that. Yeah.
If the option is used, please exercise for an hour or two for the extra musk for Chris.
That's very
Who
hateful.
posted
That's
that?
very hateful. I don't want
Mr. Too Many Names.
That's very hateful. I'll still wear them.
I don't even want to know where this is going.
I just wish
I've
Gal
got an
Gadot-
idea. Don't explain it.
I'm about to say,
I don't want
explain
to
it.
even think about it.
I'm gonna explain it in detail,
Nope.
motherfucker.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
I think Gal Gadot could have exercised for an hour or two for Chris. Maybe the review would have been better.
No, God.
I'm gonna throw that
I
out.
think you guys just being too crucial about her body.
I think
her
she
body
needs a
type.
sandwich. That's what I think.
See? God damn it.
She was skinnier and Fast and the Furious.
But she didn't have to be bulky and Fast and
Yeah, but
Furious.
she's
That
not
was
on Amazon
fine
and
for
Fast
her
and
to
She
Furious.
doesn't
exercise.
necessarily have to be that bulky.
But
for,
if she's gonna accept the part
Yeah,
of
here we
Wonder
go again.
Woman, she
What's
needs
up?
to
What's
eat
up?
some protein bars and lift some weights. And
Fast
have
and
some
Furious.
fucking-
She wasn't on Amazon and Fast and Furious.
Maybe
It wasn't
she
enough.
tried.
well, if they really wanted to go the Amazon route, they could have fucking casted Gina Carano
Thank
for
you.
the fucking place.
Yeah.
If they really wanted to go that
Gina
route.
Carano's fucking badass. They should have had more her in the movie, but you know.
But
No,
to
whose
take-
movie that
I mean,
was.
really, though, looking at the comic on the wall over
You
there,
guys-
it was like
you
the
guys-
first Wonder Woman. She really isn't very big. She
You
is
guys
pretty
are
fucking
looking at
petite.
the physicality of it. I mean, she did. She
All right,
did
so
have
is that
a
Wonder
presence.
Woman enough for
I
you?
thought she was.
She did have the
She did have his presence.
Hell, look
Oh,
at
that's I know who
look
that
at
is
what's
now,
her name.
yeah.
The original one.
That's fucking. That's tough looking. Man. That's tough looking. You know what I'm
For
saying?
the TV show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What was her name? Something Carter.
I think so.
Agent
So you want me to
Linda.
Linda Carter.
Linda Carter.
she'll dress up as
Linda
Wonder
Carter
Woman
wasn't
for you?
that massive.
Does
Yeah,
she listen?
But she was big.
She
as
was a
well.
lot. She was a
doesn't
lot
look
thinner than a lot of people remember her.
I can
as.
message her. Or ask her.
Do it.
Anywho,
Anyway, she played the part well.
Do it.
all right, I got a good one. I got a good one. Odds of Punisher getting his own Netflix line.
It's already
Extremely
It's already ordered.
It's
already
it's
done.
No,
ordered.
it is a
done.
done deal. It is
That's an order.
ordered.
Is there already
That,
a
as
person?
of Tuesday.
Yeah, it was in season 2. She didn't watch
Season
season
2 of
2.
Daredevil, man.
I didn't watch that.
You need to.
It's him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him from him. They
And
took
this,
him back.
everybody
Joe
seems
Bernthal.
happy about this?
Joe Bernthal.
It's a good thing?
Yeah, he did. He did fucking badass.
You need to see season 2 of Daredevil.
I think I watched the first couple episodes.
Yeah, you didn't dig it.
You get what?
Ooh, give it a chance, please.
No, go at least 4 or 5 episodes.
Daredevil, yeah,
Alright.
you gotta go.
You gotta go at least
further.
4 or 5
Alright.
episodes.
I was having a falling asleep issue.
You really gotta get past. Actually, I think when it actually starts getting best is your first time you really start dealing with Punisher.
Yeah.
That's when it starts to get like, oh yeah, this is.
No, the rooftop.
Yeah.
With the gun.
Oh!
dude.
That was ripped straight from the comics.
Yes, it was.
And the fight scene. Okay, yeah. The fight scene down the hallway in the first season, they topped it. Down a stairwell.
Yes.
Oh my god. It's fucking amazing.
How many of y'all have been watching?
Down a stairwell with a gun taped to his hand and a chain taped to the other.
How many of y'all have watched Lucifer?
I know he has.
Ron,
What the fuck is going on right now?
Ron watches it.
I got Ron hooked
What,
on it.
loves
what the fuck just happened? What do
Apparently,
y'all think happened?
apparently we're seeing Moms.
Who the fuck is Moms?
Well, Mom's gonna be a very angry
Who the
bitch.
fuck is Mom?
Very
what are
angry
y'all
bitch.
thoughts on- What are y'all thoughts on it?
That's a good question.
The fact that he's that petrified,
Yeah!
I'm fucking
Terrified.
stoked.
Like, I did like some serious
Yeah.
research as soon as that
The
episode
Bible
ended. I
talks
spent the
about
rest
God,
of the night,
but,
like, reading about it.
but you
Nice.
never hear about a woman.
And he brought up Lilith, but Lilith is actually
That's our Twitter.
Maze is a descendant of Lilith. So that's not his.
Lilith
That's
was-
not his mom.
Lilith was Adam's first wife.
Because what do they call her though? She's a Lillian or something. I don't know, but Maze is a descendant of Lilith.
Yeah.
So that's not her. So who the fuck is she?
We'll have to wait till season 2.
Oh, so that was the last episode.
Yes. Well, of course
That was the
'cause
finale.
It's the Big Bang
And season
fuck you in
2
the
was
face
greenlit.
episode.
Yes, season 2 was
And it does a
greenlit.
good job of it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I can't wait for season 2. I can't wait.
That was
It's
a
gonna
hell of a
be
cliffhanger,
awesome.
dude. This is why I don't watch the last episode of a season.
I know that
Wait,
you're sitting
and I
there
watch
going.
it right before the next one's out. Like, this is terrible. I can't wait all fucking summer to find out who mom is.
Let's do it.
We're gonna have to.
I fucking love this show.
It is a fucking.
If you're not watching Lucifer, you need to go back and watch it.
Yeah, Ron loves it.
Yeah, I got Ron hooked on it. I told him the premise of it, and yeah, he was all for that shit.
Yeah.
Just sit there and watch it
fucking
and just
amazing.
laugh.
Yeah.
Fucking,
That is totally up my alley of humor right there.
And like I said during break, it's a crying shame that Constantine only made it one season, because a crossover between those two shows would have been fucking badass. Now here's the fucked up thing: they would have set an actual precedent with those two titles, because the Lucifer in Constantine is not the Lucifer from Lucifer.
Yeah.
right.
They are two different Lucifers.
Yeah.
They are not in a shared universe, but at the same time they are. The Vertigo universe is one universe.
It even crosses over to the DC universe because Constantine was part of the dark.
Part of Vertigo.
Yeah.
Hell, Constantine is still part of DC right now. Hellblazer is still going,
Yes.
and I still am getting it in my box. And no, I haven't been reading it, and I need to catch up on it so I can give it a review.
I got a question for everybody here. It's a more obscure DC character, but I think this character is fucking awesome. Dr. Fate. Do y'all think we'll see a resurgence of Dr. Fate? Because he hasn't really been on screen since Smallville.
I don't know, but Austin was showing me a panel from a Harley Quinn book where she basically calls him out for not being a real doctor because he doesn't have a PhD.
The new one doesn't.
That's
The new one doesn't.
Right.
The
Right.
original one did.
That's awesome. Is that one of the newer Hurleys?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
That's cool.
so it's you know, and that's something that was pretty funny. I thought that was great. They brought that into. They got but Dr. Fate is basically a persona that is
He's the other
taken
one.
on by
That
the
one's
wearer of the helm. The,
Helmet of Naboo.
Yes, because it's possessed, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what title you're reading.
Okay.
Thank you, Steve.
Because at one point, the being that inhabited the helmet actually was able to materialize on their own.
Oh, now they're listening.
And
Oh shit.
I just saw that. But he was able to materialize on his own, and at one point he actually left the helmet, but his residual energies were still in there, and the wearer was still incredibly powerful. Now, my question is, what do you guys think the odds are of seeing that character make a return to the DC universe, be it
Now we're talking
the extended
cinema or-
universe or cinematic universe?
I think he has more of a shot in the television series than he does in cinematic universe. Now, I would love for them to spin him for cinematic universe because I think he'd be awesome. Go ahead, Jimmy.
First episode of Constantine, which was canceled, you do see the helmet.
Yes.
It is on his mantle above the fireplace, I believe, or somewhere in Constantine's little apartment. And I thought that was a great little cameo.
Well, I mean, it's actually pretty funny because those of us that know the history of Constantine, he was actually appointed for a short time a guardian of the helm.
Yeah.
Yes, he wasn't. He never wore it.
Never wore it, but he was assigned to protect it. He was assigned as its guardian.
In the comic books for Future's End, which came out about 2 years ago, there was a one-issue spin, or a little one-issue tie-in to Future's End, dealing with Constantine, where he actually does put on the helmet.
Oh, wow.
And he deals with the spirit that is possessing it, and that was an interesting issue to see him actually take it off and be like, "Yep, now you're gonna deal with your shit."
In great Constantine fashion.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna do with this.
For something for our watchers who once again don't know who Dr. Fate is. once the wearer puts on the helmet, they are no longer themselves.
Yes.
The entity that is inside that helmet, he takes over. He's the one in control.
Yep.
So when they take the helmet off,
No.
it's over. Their life
He
is-
has
They're
the
tied to-
spirit has to decide to remove the helmet, and it happens.
And if the
Yes,
helmet
it
is
does.
removed, do they have memory of what happened while it was on?
It varies from person to person.
It depends on how mentally strong the person is that
I
is
get
wearing
you.
it. Because for a short time, Zatanna's father was the host of Naboo, and he had all memory because
Yes.
he himself was very strong in the magical ways. So he actually mentally still retained all of the memories that Naboo did.
But some young bumbling dumbass could come put the fucking helmet on.
Yes.
And actually, it has been shown that one teenager who did steal the helm put it on, and the helmet immediately absorbed
Does
it.
their personality come out at all when they're wearing it?
No,
Okay.
it is all Naboo.
There have been 2 users that actually achieve a state of symbiosis, where it's like half them, half the spirit of Naboo.
Who were the two that?
The original one, and then Silver Age
Zatanna's father.
Zatanna's
or
father.
Golden
Okay.
Age.
Yeah.
Because he was more strong.
Because he was strong, and the spirit actually realized it'd be more beneficial to
50-50.
for a 50-50, so they could.
Gotcha.
They both could.
So
they
it all
both
depends
could-
on that
he-
person.
Dr. Fate could have both of their abilities. instead
All of their
just-
power.
Yes. If he were to come back in a DCEU show, what show do you think that would be? Arrow, Flash, Supergirl.
I think Supergirl.
Supergirl would be a good.
Because you have John Jones. And
Well,
John Jones did have a lot of encounters with Dr. Fate.
It is also the aspect of Kryptonians being susceptible to magic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, yeah.
either on a versus aspect or Supergirl actually running into some magical, some evil being that is
Yeah.
magic derived and having to deal with Dr. Fate to help her out.
Yeah.
Which has been done in the cartoon.
Yes.
Where Superman, because Kryptonians are susceptible to magic, no matter how
Yeah.
powerful they are.
Yes.
That is Superman's weakness. Oh yeah. That's why when he goes up against the Flash, it is a knockdown drag, or not the
I
Flash.
could see that-
When he goes up against Shazam, it is a knockdown drag out.
I could see
Yes.
that being a big baddie in the next Supergirl season.
Not so much a big baddie, just as a
Maybe-
kind of an influential force.
Maybe
All right, you don't mind if I weigh in a little bit?
Go
on it?
ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Legends of Tomorrow.
Heroes.
Heroes of Tomorrow?
No, it's
Reason
Legends
why-
of Tomorrow.
Is it Legends?
It's Legends of Tomorrow.
Here's my reason why.
The show?
Hawkman,
Legends.
Hawkgirl.
They're magical.
And what were they also members of with Dr. Fate?
The Justice Society.
So I think if you were to come back, that's where we're going to see him.
That would make sense.
That would make a lot
David
of sense.
says, hope for Supergirl, afraid it would be Legends of Tomorrow.
I have not watched a single episode.
I have
Me and Michelle gave it a chance and got a few in, and we dropped it immediately.
Yeah,
It
it is
fucking blows,
fucking
dude.
horrible.
What's the deal with this White Canary? I don't.
Sex appeal.
That
That's
comes
it.
Well,
I think it's,
she's tied to.
That's a
the
manufactured
Arrow.
character.
She's tied to the Arrow. It was the original Black Canary.
The one that you hated.
Well, I didn't like the actress.
Yeah,
Her
it's
face just
That's
made
her.
me want
It's
to
her.
not watch it.
That might be the
She got
problem.
rezzed and bam.
I don't know.
Like, there's a lot of chicks in the shows that I want to put it on mute and watch them. This one, I just wanted to not watch her.
Well, Legends of Tomorrow. Hopefully they'll catch on. They do have the platform to actually kind of cycle characters out
Yeah.
and bring new
I'm
characters
okay
in.
with that one being cycled.
So
It definitely needs some cycling.
The only
Like the entire cast out and a new cast put in.
Like the whole cast, every one of them.
are you talking?
Dude, that's like
I'm absolutely fucking serious.
even Mr. What is it?
that's like playing five
no,
card
no,
stud and just throwing your whole hand.
Captain Cold and Heatwave, I think, are probably two of the strongest.
I don't even mean. I mean the actors themselves.
But Wentworth Miller was awesome as Captain Cold on the Arrow. I think he's a great Captain Cold.
or Flash. more or less.
Flash, I'm sorry. I think.
Yeah, he plays Leonard Snart.
Yeah, Leonard Snart.
Well, I like those two characters because it was great to see them work together.
Oh, yeah.
They haven't worked together since
Gotta
Prison
cut.
Break.
All right.
Gotta cut.
Well, we're all out of time. We'll catch y'all all next week. I want to give a huge shout out to Comic-Palooza for helping us out and giving us the opportunity to cover their lovely event. And thank you to Captain Jack's Elixirs. Once again, their website, CaptainJacksElixirs.com, phone number 281-837-3543, and Toxic City Comics, ToxicCityComics.com, their phone number 409-229-1295. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll be back next week. I'm JD.
I'm Jimmy.
And Chris.
And Steven.
And Lewis.
And Tanya.
Yay!
And we'll talk to y'all all next week. For those of you watching, just hang tight.
I don't know why I waved at them when they're still here.
They're still here.
Yeah, they
I should have waved at the phone. Reminds me of the Mitch Hedberg where he said, I dressed up because I'm doing a CD today.
Okay, tell everybody goodbye.
Bye.
What's up, douche Bigelow? Line up, you fucking nerds. Who wants a shot at the champ? Whoa! What's up, douche Bigelow?